Hello and welcome to another episode of Love Aptitude Tests. Make sure to like, share, subscribe to the channel for more videos on other topics. I'm gonna get right to it. What is white people's obsession with using the N-word? What is the obsession of using this word? It's about ownership, identity, guilt, power, and resistance to accountability. Let's go deeper. Historically, the word nigger was a linguistic weapon used to mark black people as property, subhuman, and outside the bounds of dignity. It was central to slavery, Jim Crow era, and white supremacy. For white people to now desire access to that word, even as it's been reclaimed by black people, it's about reclaiming a form of cultural power they feel slipping away. White people feel a loss of ownership over the dominant culture. When black people reclaim the word, saying it N-I-G-G-A, nigga, flipping it into a term of solidarity and resistance, it created a boundary that made white people resent and not being able to cross that boundary. There's an impulse to say, if I can't say it, then I'm not in control. That's deeply threatening to people used to unchallenged cultural authority. There's a bit of a psychological effect where guilt often morphs into obsession. For example, the word nigger carries the weight of centuries of brutality. And for most white individuals, confronting that history is made uncomfortable for them. So instead of facing it, they turn the word into a taboo, often to be toyed with. Saying the word becomes a perverse way of testing boundaries, signaling that they refuse to feel guilty or restricted by the past. Some may even rationalize with fake logical arguments, saying, "It's just a word," to avoid confronting the truth. Their desire to say it ignores and disrespects Black pain. Cultural appropriation and envy. While consumption of Black culture is long-standing, from Elvis Presley to Eminem to many TikTok dances, Black innovation has often been mined, mimicked, and monetized by white America. But there's one thing they're told they can't have. That's the word itself. The word nigger. That restriction becomes symbolic for those who enjoy Black culture without understanding or respecting Black struggle. Being denied this word feels unfair, even though the unfairness lies in how much else they've already taken. The resentment here is about not having full access to something that Black people have turned into a symbol of identity, kinship, and survival. Another psychological defense mechanism is the false belief in racial symmetry. Some white people may ask, if Black people can say it, why can't I? That question ignores power, history, and context. This mindset stems from white fragility, which is the discomfort of facing racial differences without feeling accused or inferior. It reflects the refusal to acknowledge that different rules apply in different social contexts, especially when a group has been historically oppressed. Languages evolve and societal norms shift. For many white people, especially those raised in environments where racism was subtle or normalized, being told not to say something feels like a personal attack. They start to feel like victims of cancel culture or overcorrection, instead of seeing the shift as a necessary reckoning with historical violence. This is a form of narcissistic injury. The idea that being told no wounds their sense of self, especially when they're used to being culturally unchallenged. In conclusion, it's about more than a word. The obsession isn't about the word nigger in isolation. It's about who gets to define the rules, who holds cultural authority, control. Whether white people can accept boundaries set by black people, and whether they are ready to engage honestly in the conversation about white supremacy. Many black folks have taken something meant to degrade and weaponized it into something deeply complex, sometimes affirming, sometimes self-critical, sometimes raw. But it's theirs. The white obsession with inserting themselves into that conversation, into using that word, is an attempt to flatten the complexity, reassert control, and deny the asymmetry of history. If you like this video, make sure to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Leave your thoughts in the comments. Check out the other videos in this series, I Love Aptitude Tests. Peace and stay blessed.